Hi guys, I'm Kevin and welcome to the 360 Video Network. Here we are in my Porsche RS60 Spyder. Now, for those of you who watch this channel, you'll know that I've already done a review of this car. However, I've been without the car for about 3 months. It had to go into the garage for some work to be done, and I only got it back a few days ago. So I thought it was about time that I did another review. And as I've got a new camera, this Insta360 Evo, I thought, well, I've done a 360 review, but I haven't done a 3D review, so why not take the opportunity to do a fresh one? So here we are. If you're watching this, you can watch this on any device, whether it's your computer or your phone or your tablet, but you'll be watching it in 2 dimensions. You'll be able to move it with your finger to change the view, but you'll only have a field of view of 180 degrees as opposed to 360. This camera can do 360 degrees, but only in 2D. It can't do it in 3D mode. So you can move it around, but if you've got a headset for your phone, or even better if you've got a dedicated VR headset like an Occulus Go or another device, then you'll be able to watch this review in 3D, and it'll be really interesting to see what it's like, whether it's more immersive in 3D. So I hope you enjoy it. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the last review, I should probably do a short introduction to this car. This is my RS60 Spyder. The RS60 was a special edition of the Boxster based on the Boxster S, and it was to commemorate 2 things. Firstly, the famous RS60 Spyder sports car and its wins, but also 60 years of the Porsche brand. So a very special car, and this car came out in 2008. And only 1,960 cars were made, of which this is car number 1,922. And there's a little plaque just on the glove box to tell you the number of the car and to show you that it's a limited edition. Now, all of these cars came in silver. But also, in addition to the silver bodywork and the sports pack, they also came with red interiors. My favourite colour is red, so I particularly love the colour of the interior. And the roof is also red, which you can see just folded up behind me. And we've got beautiful sports seats, which have the embossed Porsche logo behind, which you can see just there. They're really nice, they're really comfortable, really supportive, very sporty. They're really beautiful. In addition, you have the red dashboard, red steering wheel, red basically everywhere you look. So you really need to love red if you want this car. But I love red, it's my favourite colour. In addition, the instrument binacle, they don't have the cover, which makes them look more sporty, so you can just see the 3 silver dials, which I really like. Sports steering wheel, and this car also has, quite rare for these, it's an automatic transmission car, which I know some people prefer the manual, but I must admit I prefer the automatic. It allows me to keep both hands on the steering wheel, and we've got leather on the doors, we've got leather lower down, leather on the armrests, extended leather on this car, and it really is beautiful, a fantastic ambience in here. However, the best thing about this car is not just its amazing good looks on both the outside and the in, but to drive it. It really has to be driven to be believed. So why don't we start it up and take it for a drive? And the flat 6 engine, it has a really beautiful exhaust note, really fantastic, and it has the sports exhaust too, which only enhances the sound. Okay, let's put her into drive, and let's take her for a spin. I think it's a really great size. this car. It feels really agile. It's spacious, and I think the shaping of it's beautiful. The way it gets wider at the back, the rear haunches. It's a beautiful shape. I think a timeless design. As you can see, the wind noise isn't too bad with the windows down, and that's largely down to the windbreaker that we've got between the two seats. It makes it really quite civilised in here, but if you want it even quieter, you just raise the two side windows, and then it's really quite quiet, isn't it, for an open-top car? Really quiet, and you don't really get buffeted at all, so you can have the best of both worlds. Good at all speeds, even at the low speeds it's good fun. You get the lovely engine note, and it doesn't feel struggle, but put your foot down and it picks up beautifully. It makes that lovely sound, and it just flies. A really amazing engine on this car, the 3.6 litre flat 6 Boxster engine, and just the steering is just fabulous. It's so accurate. You get tons of feedback through the steering wheel. You get a real sense for the road, for each undulation, and it's just so sharp and responsive. It's really tremendous fun, and the suspension is superb too. It's not uncomfortable, but it's firm enough to give you plenty of grip and to feel really connected with the road beneath you. And this car really, it's great as a cruiser, just with the roof down, just to take it slow and to enjoy, nice sunny days, the wind in your hair. But also, if you want a really sporty focused drive, you can have that too. It really is a very robust car, really, that seems to do all things. I remember that What Car did a review a few years ago, and they said it was a great car. It was the only car you'd ever need, and if you need 4 seats, buy 2. I think they're right. Obviously it's limited by the fact that it is a 2-door convertible. So you can fit 2 people in here, so if you have 2 children you may want to go for perhaps the 911 convertible instead. But in terms of practicality, it's pretty good. It's mid-engined, so you have storage both at the front and at the rear, so that's pretty handy. And not bad for the size of the car, not bad storage. I've got a suitcase in the front trunk, and there's room for a relatively large bag in the rear. The interior is really spacious, really comfortable. The seats are really supportive even over longer journeys. The suspension isn't unduly firm even in this sports setup. There is a button you can press which hardens the suspension. It puts it into PASM mode, and then it is a little bit overly harsh, perhaps more a setting for the track than a setting for the rather, should we say, undulating English roads. But if you leave it in its standard setup, it's actually really comfortable, and it's quite relaxing when you want it to be. It can be quite a docile engine. It can, move along at 30 quite easily. You can maintain that speed if you want to. It doesn't feel like it puts strain on the car. The car doesn't feel that it just has to go quicker. It's quite comfortable, even at about town speeds. Of course, in reality, to really enjoy this car, you'll want to take it out on the open road. You'll want to take it on those lovely dual carriageways and those winding B roads. But it really is a great car for all things. And if you wanted it as a daily driver, there's no reason why you couldn't. For me, I just tend to use it on the weekends and take it on roads that I know and that I can enjoy. But if you wanted to use it to commute, you could quite easily. The other things I'd say about it is that it feels really special. I think one of the nice things that Porsche do is they tend to use a common parts bin across their models. So the interior of this, even though it's effectively a Boxster, is not dissimilar from the 911, and it really does feel as upscale as that car. You've got a really nice interior, you've got beautiful seats, you've got lovely details, it's the extended leather, it's the aluminium. It feels really special, it feels a really beautiful car, and the outside, the exterior, some manufacturers will try to do something to lessen the appeal of cars that are not the top of the range. But on this model, I'd actually say that this is a prettier car than the 911s. It's really a beautiful, timeless design. Porsche had a car, I think it was called the GT, which was their supercar, and this RS60 Spyder actually looks quite similar in its styling hues, both the front end, side profile, and especially the rear and the rear lights. It looks a really expensive car on the road, and although this car is now quite a few years old, the design has aged really well. It still looks really fresh-faced, it still looks really contemporary, and I think that's a real testament to the designers of this vehicle. But also the handling. You would think, wouldn't you, that the 911s would be the best handling Porsches, but in reality, the best handling Porsches are the Boxsters and the Caymans. And the reason for that is because they are mid-engined, as opposed to the 911s, which have the engines in the rear, which makes them tail heavy. This has a really nice balance. It handles really superbly. The only thing that you'll get, obviously, on the 911s is you'll get a slightly pokier engine. But to my mind, this is plenty big enough to give you a really good response. And actually, I think on our roads, handling is more important. On our winding country roads, there's a limit to the speed that you can exceed, but if you've got a car that feels really balanced and has really sharp steering, that's something that you're always going to relish. And it's something that's enjoyable within the law, as opposed to, obviously, the high speeds, which are not. And I just absolutely love driving this. Not having driven it for 3 months, you forget just what a wonderful car this is to drive, just how much fun it is. You forget the sound of the engine, that beautiful note that this flat six creates, even from lower speed. This is obviously something that feels much, much better. It feels really superb. Just so good with the wind in your hair on a day like today. It's only 25 degrees, it feels really warm today, and to be able to put the roof down and to enjoy the fresh air is just, it's so nice. People say that with the Cayman you get perhaps a slightly stiffer body, and that means marginally better. It's really lovely to feel the wind in your hair, to be able to hear the engine, the exhaust note, to feel connected with the world outside. And when you put the roof down, everything somehow feels more dramatic. The speeds, they feel quicker, probably because you feel more exposed to the world around you, and it just feels so much fun. And I absolutely adore it, and I'm so thrilled to have this car back after the 3 months in the garage. And looking forward, hopefully, to some nice days. And here we are on a dual carriageway, so let's see, we're doing about 30 at the moment, so let's get her up to 60. That's 60, and up to the limit, which is 70. I'm just a tad under 70, and boy is that rush enjoyable of putting your foot down and hearing that lovely flat six roar to life and feeling the car really come alive. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this 3D tour and test drive in the Porsche RS60 Spyder. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to let me know in the comments section. Please do a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see some more of my 360 and 3D videos, including other reviews, please do subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much, and bye for now.